What's going on, guys? It's like 2 o'clock, but for some reason, I always get that feeling in my chest where I know I should be doing something and I should be filming. Because I haven't filmed a video in like a week. And I've been like putting it off because I've been hanging out with people and I haven't been taking this seriously. And I want to take this seriously. But yeah, first day of school was today, blah, 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 blah. But really, what I wanted to talk about is what did I want to talk about? I don't even know for real. I don't know. I was watching like a video. Well, his name is Fearless, right? And what he does is he guides people on how to get better, right? And this guy, he was 29 years old, and he said he was a virgin, and he said he got like one match a month. First off, that shouldn't even be possible at all. You should be getting like one match a day at least. But and I'm sitting there, bro, and I'm like, bro, you're 29 years old, you're overweight, and you're wondering why you can't get any girls. It's because you've been complacent your whole life. Like, people gotta realize that you can't just chud max for forever, you know. But there's gonna be a point in time where enough is enough. You know, you're gonna have enough. I definitely had enough. You know, you're gonna be like, no, what, fuck this shit. I'm going to the fucking gym. Fuck this shit. It's literally what I did. But yeah, bro, you're gonna be tired of. You should be tired of being ugly. That's what I'm trying to say. You should be tired of being ugly. Who wants to be ugly for the rest of their life? Certainly not fucking me. And luckily, I caught it at a pretty good age where I was like, you know what? I gotta switch it up. You know, I gotta do something else. I gotta go to the gym. I gotta do this. I gotta stop eating bullshit. Well, I still eat fucking bullshit. I don't even give a fuck. But like today, I ate Whataburger with the one with Odysseus. She know who she is, but yeah, bro. I was talking to one of my coworkers at work, and she was like, well, she was just talking about her boyfriend or something like that, and I overheard, and sorry, she was just like, yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend, and I'm like, oh, how come? And then she goes, he has nothing going on for his life. And right there, it sank, it hit. And I was like, damn, I was at a point where I didn't have anything going for my life either. So, and he was a good looking guy too, but um, you have to have something going on for your life. You literally can't just sit at home all fucking day. You can't. I'm sorry. You can't. Like, even no matter how pretty you look, if you don't have something going on for your life, not just girls, but no one's gonna care about you. That's just how that shit is. No one's gonna give a rat's ass about you, you know? Like, the least you can do is just go to the gym. That's like the least you can do, you know? The least you can do is try to improve your body, you know? All these guys that I've been watching on YouTube from Fit and Fearless, they just be like, ah, I can't get any girls. What do I do? You know, and the first step is always getting in shape, no matter what. That's the first step. Without you have to get in shape. You can't just skip getting in shape. If you're fat, if you fat and you have Riz, it won't even work, you know? But I don't understand how people don't realize that like you seriously have to get in shape to like, you know, it's just reality. That's like what girls want. So back to my purpose thing. You yeah, you just need to have a purpose, man. You can't just sit there and play video games all day like I did 3 years ago, you know? But what else? Oh, oh my fucking God, yes. Here's another thing that I want to talk about actually, um, is to, and I've always been super complacent. I've never ever wanted to like step out of my comfort zone. Now that I'm older and wiser, now I'm willing to step out of my comfort zone because it's every time I do step out of my comfort zone, I literally feel like I'm alive. Like I feel great. I'm happy. I don't know. If you know, you know, but here's my example is my friend had invited me to a club, right? And I've never been to a club ever, ever. And some of y'all who watch this video, y'all know that I don't party. I'm true to myself, I'm okay with staying at home. I don't go to the club, I don't party, I don't do none of that stuff like that. I do it, I'll do a little, you know, you know what I mean? I'll drink a little bit here and there, but other than that, I don't I don't party. And my friend was like, "You know what? Let's go party. Let's go to a club." I'm like, ah, do I really want to go to a club? Because I've never been, and it's very easy to put off going somewhere that you never been to. It's because you don't know what this seems like. You don't know what you're gonna do there. For example, this shout out to Love the Serve or Rhino. I got this example from him, but uh, it's easy to park at the gym because it's routine. But when you go to a new place, uh, you don't even know where you're at, or it's totally different. It's like a new environment. So you can go to the gym, right? And I park at the same spot every single time, and that's just routine. I go in the gym. I know the people. I know everybody. I'm comfortable. When I went to the wave room, I went to the club. I went to that club, and I actually had a good time. If I if I ended up meeting a really good friend there. Actually, I met someone pretty cool, and if I didn't go there, if I didn't step out of my comfort zone, I would have never met her in my life. Me and her would have never crossed paths. Just try to get out of your comfort zone. That's probably one of my biggest advice I can give somebody, and from someone who's I've passed up on many opportunities because I was so complacent and comfort in myself and where I was. I missed out on plenty of opportunities. And I'm still working on that. It can be as small as complimenting a girl. Today I was literally just walking to school, and this girl had like these pants, and usually I'll never, like 2 years ago or a year ago, I wouldn't have said anything. I'll just be like, oh, that's a cool pants in my head. But I told her, hey, I really like your pants. And she looked at me and smiled. And it was a great feeling. I like the fact that she smiled at me, and I like the fact that she was happy. And no one ever compliments people nowadays. So, she's gonna be thinking about that for the rest of that day or week or whatever, and she might wear those pants again and expect another compliment from somebody else. Things like that can go a long way. But yeah, just don't be afraid anymore. I've been on TikTok a little bit. I've seen this quote, and it was like it's like let me find it actually. Let me find what it says. 'Cause this little quote is, yeah, it's called Hail Mary method, bro. And ever since I've seen this Hail Mary, like that post or the guy talking about the Hail Mary, sorry, ever since the guy talked about the Hail Mary method, I've just been Hail Marying ever since. I don't even give a because if you just Hail Mary that shit. Yeah, okay, so Hail Mary method, it's like, for example, you can throw a shot at a girl. Like you can just say, "Hey, I think you're cute" or whatever. Just, throw a Hail Mary up. Even if she says, "Nah, I'm okay. You're in the same spot as you were before. Nothing changed. It was worth the shot anyway." And then you'll go home thinking like, "Ah, at least I still did it anyway." at least you still did it. But this method applies to like just anything in life, like everything or anything or everything. Like just get hail mary everything. Take that risk. I've been taking a risk recently, but y'all know risk comes at a risk. Basically, taking risk comes at a risk, but take that risk, man. Don't be afraid to take that risk, man. Don't be afraid anymore, man. Fear was one of my biggest downfalls. I'm sorry, y'all. Fear was one of my biggest downfalls, and I kind of regret a lot of things that I didn't do, but that kind of made me who I am today and like now, now I feel like I had to go through so much bullshit in my life. Now I kind of have to tell everybody. I feel like it's my duty to, I don't know, for some reason, I feel like it's my duty to share my experience and help other guys out. 'Cause I know a few women watch these videos. Some of my women friends, or some of my friends, female friends, watch these videos. But yeah, just don't be afraid anymore, guys. Just do it. Fuck it. Just do it, man. Just do it. Pick up that camera. I used to be afraid of. I used to hate picking up the camera. I hate it. I used to hate it. I used to hate it so much. I used to hate it so. Okay. I used to hate it so much because I used to hate how I looked. Sorry. But y'all, that's why I never really vlogged like that. It's just I hated my appearance. I just hated it. I hated it, and I had to change. I had to change. I needed that urgency, and that's what you need too. You need urgency in your life. A lot of you don't have urgency. A lot of you are just chilling. Find the urgency to want to do something. Just don't be complacent anymore, guys. That's it. Just let's just lock in. We got September, October, November, December. You know what I mean? And this is gonna sound stupid, but just one time I was talking. There was this girl in my class, and I thought she was cute, and I somehow mustered up the courage to go. Hold on, okay, 16 minutes. Somehow mustered up the courage to go talk to her. I don't know how, but that was back when I was around like 200 pounds. But I don't know how I did it, but I did it. And I think the reason why she talked to me for so long was because I was just funny. Y'all know I'm pretty funny. Y'all know that. I can make anybody laugh. But um she was in my class and I had talked to her. I was meaning to talk to this girl for a while because I thought she was cute, right? And we took a test and we took a test and I was like, you know what? I'll use that test as a way for me to talk to her. So that's what I did. I used that test and I talked to her and we talked about the test and then we started moving. We started talking about other things, right? I didn't get her number or nothing. I didn't get nothing. I didn't really ask. I just thought I would see her the next day, or yeah, the next day, and I'll just ask then. So that next day comes around, right? And we're in class. I'm overthinking all this shit. I'm like, what do I say? Um, okay. Um, I class ends, right? Class ends, right? And this shit's gonna be so stupid, bro. But class ends. I'm meaning to. I want to talk to her. So what I did was I decided to be a doorman. I'm sorry, y'all. I decided to wait outside the class until she got out the class. So I was damn near a doorman. I was a doorman for her. I was a fucking doorman. So I'm literally just sitting outside of class, and she, I don't know if she was on the phone or not. I don't think she was, to be honest, but she was on the phone, right? And I'm sitting next to, like, this is the door. I'm just sitting next to the door, and she walks out the. I'm sorry, hold on. And she's walking past me on the phone like this, and I'm just staring at her like this. I'm just watching her walk right past me, and she fucking like side eyes me like this and like walks away. And she knew I like wanted to talk to her, bro. It was the funniest thing ever, and I never spoke to her after that shit because right then and there I knew she was not fucking with me. But this is what I mean when you level up and you get your shit together, you lock in. I seen her today. I saw her today. I saw her on campus today. The look on her fucking face when she saw me. The look on her face. It was the greatest feeling of all time. It was like she saw a fucking cockroach. Like, oh, no, I'm sorry. Like, it was like, I don't know. She was just, she saw me, she recognized me, and she stared at me way too long. Like, it was like she didn't, like, it was like she didn't understand, like, what happened. And yeah, that's really it, you know? I kind of just shocked her ass. But that's what I mean, guys. It's just, just get in shape. Once you get in shape, things come a little easier for you. If I'm being honest, things come much easier for you. So, social awareness. I don't even know, dude. Am I fucking yapping? I don't know. I gotta end this video, but yeah, that's everybody. Just lock in, guys. Lock in.